I said I'd make a video for someone about something which I can't quite remember what it was. But yeah, I will find out what that was and make the video. I just got some other stuff that I thought I'd better talk about before I forget what it is. So on Wednesday I had my first appointment at the Gender Identity Clinic in Exeter. I'm going to the Laurels. The waiting month at the moment is about 4 months from first referral. I was referred on the 29th of January and I had my first appointment on the 4th of June. That's on Wednesday, last Wednesday. Going up to it, I didn't really feel much emotion about it. It was just, this has to be done. And even when I got there, it was about a 3-hour train journey. Even when I got there, it was the overwhelming emotion was just, I'm so far west. Like I come from the east of the country, and it always hits me every time I go a long way west, because it's just a long way away from home. So that was sort of the biggest thing, and then it was, shit, I don't know where I'm going, because I never really took the time to look it up. Started heading off in the wrong direction, then turned around and saw this park thing that I had to walk through. So yeah, I found it wasn't too bad to find really. It took about 10 minutes to get there from Exeter Central Station. So if anyone else wants to know how to get there, you turn left at the station and then there's a park and then you walk through there and then just up the road. I wasn't entirely sure how you got in the door. That was a bit awkward. And I couldn't find the reception. I got in there and it was like, oh, it's your first, I went in there and said I've got an appointment in the name of whatever, because it's still my birth name. I couldn't be bothered to change it with them when I knew I'd be going there in a few weeks. And they're just like, oh, is it your first time? And it was really friendly in there. And I pointed out, they sent my letter without my name on, which was a bit awkward for me. They didn't seem overly bothered about that, which was a bit worrying. But I'm not that bothered about it either now. And it's just because I know that someone may be joining my company in the same position and maybe also thinking of going to the Laurels that I mentioned it just for their sake. So obviously what company I worked for was being spoke about, and then the woman came over and I think she worked there and was just like, oh, that guy who was in there a minute ago works for your company. And then he happened to come back in, so we spoke about that a bit, and then got called into my appointment. I had Mark Lindsay early, the new guy there, and it was really just told to speak about your life, sort of your first memory of gender stuff, and just sort of run through it from there. I'm sure we've got some more to talk about. Spoke about kids. That's something they have to ask you, whether you want kids, because obviously when you go on T, you can't have kids biologically. You can, but your chances of it is very slim. Or it depends how long you're on T. I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth and say something that's wrong. We spoke about that. I'm of the opinion that I don't want to pass my DNA on to anyone, so that's nice and simple. We went through sort of what things are like there, the 3 appointments, see the doctor, a couple of appointments. Appointments should be like 6 weeks apart. He said therapist appointments should be 6 weeks apart. Mine's like 11 weeks from now, so it's a bit odd. So is my hair today. I don't know what else. So we just went through that. He made a note of my past experiences with like shrinks and therapists, so he's going to try not to do that, the same sort of thing again, but I've got to keep seeing him the whole time I'm with the Laurels, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but oh well. Yeah, and basically it's just really friendly around there, really relaxed. Not really much to say about it, but I just thought I should make a video about it and update and let people know what's going on. Yeah. And like, it's just basically sort of getting to know you and getting to know your history and all that stuff. And you know, there was no pressure to do anything. And sort of the first thing he said to me when I came in there was that there's some people come here who are still questioning and just want some help through that. And then there's some people who come here with like a shopping list and sort of what type of person are you? And I was like, to be honest, shopping list. Because I know what I want. I've had 3 years to think about it and you know all of that. They give you a questionnaire to fill out, sort of like depression, anxiety, social adjustment stuff. So you do that before you go to the appointment and you have a quick look through it. Yeah, that's about it really. So I'll probably make another video in a couple of minutes because I've just moved flat and I've got some stuff I want to talk about that. So yeah, see you in a bit.